Are we streaming? Who's white?
No.
Who's the biggest white boy?
That's me. Hey, Grandpa. Does this one say clean up garbage in dining room? This is the last one?
Okay, I need to stop watching the Cleveland show. Now let me get chat up.
Sweep the kitchen.
Okay, the chat is up.
Really to sweep.
Let me message my mod and tell him to get on here. He just
Sweep.
the second I started to stream, my mod got off. Okay.
Grab the broom.
You about ready for this, Nick?
Yes, I hear the music.
You ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready for this.
Okay, new
This
game.
is the one I told you about?
Yeah, season of 12 colors. New game.
Alright.
Prologue. I mean, what? I dropped my fucking headphone.
That rhymed.
So Nick told me to buy. So if Nick told me to buy this game, so if there's any like black words, then you know that's for. Okay, time to do my voice, the way it was, just like it is now. On a.
I'm pretty sure that's a female talking.
Well, I guess you should voice it. Oh!
Okay. But I'm currently sweeping.
Oh, you can't even see the game?
No, because I had to go sweep.
Fine, okay, fine. I'll do this anyway. I'll just read it to you. The way it was, just like it is now, on a bright, bright summer day.
Ow.
That's a promise, right? The female girl says. The girl in the white dress asks, okay, if it's already gonna narrate for me. Sunny sky, a paper plane slid across it, writing on the blue winds.
Sunny sky, sunny sky.
Oh, are we at Rio's house?
Yes.
For summer vacation, I had to come to my uncle's house in this country. What's the country? Life here was so much easier, was it? With the high school entrance exams finished, it was like a huge burden had been lifted away all of a sudden. Okay. Holidays. Long as a dream, free of homework. Couldn't get much more blissful. I'm trying to not make mistakes. I stretched out and lay down on the grass, putting myself in the most comfortable position possible. Then again, there was a downside. It wasn't exactly thrilling to be here. There's not much to do. No access to internet or computers, only a handful of channels available on the television. Welcome to the countryside. And all those 5, 6, 7-year-olds in the neighborhood, how was I supposed to play with them? Do you want me to become a pervert or something? Didn't say that, Nick, but you know.
Talking to,
That was how I ended up rolling around the grass and soft... Wait, okay. That was a period. I'm not good at this. The soft grass and its scent rubbed against my cheeks and ears are feeling itchy and cold. What the fuck?
is it wrong that it's using perfect English against you?
Listen. I didn't feel like getting up. Sunbeams streamed through the branches and leaves. Everything was draped in sunshine. I suddenly didn't seem like a bad idea to sleep away the whole summer like this. I can't read. Even the wind smelled fresh and nice. And then the sun was blocked. I was cast into shade by a lolly. When I opened my eyes, I saw before me a wide brimmed straw hat, a pair of big eyes, looking down at me with a great interest. It was a young girl with a white dress, or lolly. How do I type to send lolly? Wait, what did you just say? Did you just say ni hao?
I'm pretty sure it's Chinese. Ni hao. That's Chinese.
Yeah, I don't think this is. She said ni hao, or am I insane?
Yeah, that's not Japanese.
What is this? This is so confusing. To be
It is
what do you mean
Chinese.
to? What do you mean to be continued? Do I need to get the expansion pack?
Yeah.
Chapter 1. The sun had been exceptionally bright that summer. It was just before the hottest hour of noon. I was relaxing under a tree, trying to enjoy the cool shade for a moment. And that was how I met the girl. Yet there was more to it. I had met her somewhere else before. On lolicon.com. And what was her name?
Wally. Shimorita.
Jasmine. Her name is Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine. Wide brim straw hat, pure white dress in the beautiful summertime sunshine. The girl smiled when she told me her name. Ah, now I could recall. I did meet her last time when I came to my uncle's house. Her name was Jasmine. She was a girl living in the neighborhood, about the same age as me.
是的，终于想起来了呀。
English.
English, Japanese, one of those two. Don't speak this fucking...
Chinese.
Dude, she like said like 2 sentences and she said like 3 words. Her voice was full of glee.
是好久没见了呢。
I can't tell. I don't want to say, hey, that's not Japanese, because I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't speak Chinese.
She wandered around and danced like steps, turning a bit in circles. But there was still something. It seemed to me that she had hardly changed at all after all of these years. Or did she even grow shorter? I made fun of her for this, and she called me the N-word.
才不会啦。
Tabolela.
That sounds like you speaking Spanish now. What are you speaking? Are you speaking Chinese, Japanese, Spanish? Are you gonna start speaking Arabic to me in a second?
Somebody Akbar.
Fucking my computer goes up in flames. And the ISIS things are playing. Jasmine pounded and stomped lightly.
你现在有好好的长个子。
Well, listen, it's not my fault. And then
孩子，所以你长得太高了啦。
just because you're a boy doesn't mean you have the right to grow this tall. Listen, you can't. That sentence, Jasmine, doesn't make a bit of sense. I don't know what that means. Elaborate in English. I had to admit, I was a bit too tall for my own good.
It's me.
Yes, to say, is this Nick game?
I
Oh
mean,
god,
yes.
The year I was in junior high, which is 6th grade, I was 175 centimeters. I have to do math.
And how much is that in English?
In English. Okay, so oh no, it's actually me. In 6th grade, he was 5. In 6th grade, he was 5'5", and that was me.
So
That was me in 6th grade.
That's not tall.
And now he says he's over 180.
And how tall is that? 180.
180 is 6 feet tall. This dude is me.
And me.
No, you are not. No. Let's say this guy is my age right now. This guy is 6 feet tall, and he was 5'5" in season 1. I mean, in middle school
Season
year.
1. Season 1.
So, thus, actually, this is me. This is my story. This game started to scare me. Is this game gonna like kill me in my sleep?
Probably.
Back then, I was the one reaching for what everyone else couldn't. Yeah, that was pretty much me. Wait, was it? Well, I guess in this game, that's the tall, because it Asian people. But right now, you're like 6'4".
That's the tall
You're, you're like 6'4" or something right now, Nick, aren't you?
Probably.
Because I'm 6 feet tall, and you're way taller than me. Wait, what was that?
You're 6 feet tall in real life?
In real life, I'm 6 feet. Yeah.
Huh. Doesn't feel like it.
Fuck you. Wait, what was that? Something emerged in a flash and faded away.
拿，一起来玩吧。
Come, come, let's play together, she says. Listen. I don't have time for that. Jasmine skipped in front of me and looked up. Oh god, how short is he compared to me? I guess I am 6 feet tall. Excuse me, how old are you again, ma'am? The way her eyes lit up as the word play made her look like a very young child. I was not really the one to judge, though. But talking of together, was there anyone else that could play with us? I asked her.
没有了，
No, no one really, she said.
都是我们2个人啊。
Can you see this yet, or do I have to keep saying what she's saying?
Yes, let's keep saying what she's saying.
And it had always been just the two of us. This is starting to scare me a little bit. Because the creepypasta music in the background. And it had always just been the two of us, she said. Those huge eyes flickered as she answered my question. So my memory tricked me, yet I still felt like I said there had been someone. A child, a little younger than both of us.
哇哇，
What?
Wawa.
Jasmine jumped with a start. She grabbed my hands hastily, and then, before I could protest, I was dragged into a bush. Do I have pictures of an escalator somewhere? Because this just escalated. Hey, what the hell is wrong with you? I almost just shouted out loud, but Jasmine put a finger against her lips, shaking her head, gesturing me to keep quiet. Mom, be quiet, please. What are you doing, Mom?
Living!
But Mom, stop talking, Mom.
I'm not talking!
I'm trying to watch the Sex and the City.
Go take a shower, Chris.
You take a shower.
I will when I get home.
But I'm white.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Chill.
What's going on? I said. Clueless, I looked in the direction she was looking. There were no tigers or bears that happened to walk by. Not even whatever the fuck that word was. Just a bunch of kids, 7 or 8 years old, chattering. Then they ran off. Was that a sigh or a ha? The kids went out of sight. The girl beside me let out a sigh in great relief. Are these kids scared of you, ma'am? Ma'am, are you a serial killer? Because I need to tell you that I've watched Freddy vs. Jason 1 time, and I know how to take care of serial killers.
I've watched another so many times that I know where this goes down.
Hey, don't tell me you had to hide from them. Just a bunch of machines. I mean, kids.
是的，
Why is that one? Jasmine came back out on her hands and knees, and she looked a bit embarrassed, placing her hand on her on her hat, to keep it from falling. What do you mean, yes? Had she not been such a little girl, I would have flicked her on the forehead and said, "The fuck's wrong with you? How come she got so scared by kids so much younger than herself? I couldn't believe it."
对不起。
I don't think that's "I'm sorry" in Japanese.
That's not Japanese.
What's "I'm sorry" in Japanese?
What I meant to say.
I don't think that's what she just said.
Yeah, that's not what she said.
How do I save? I'm gonna save real fast. Yes, just in case something happens. Yeah, that's not Japanese. That's not "I'm sorry" in Japanese. Why are we speaking Chinese? Are we in China?
What?
Are we in China?
Yes.
How are you alive, man? Don't they kill you at birth? Next question from the back. I mean, what? Jasmine apologized timidly.
我不太习惯人多的地方。
Who did they find that speaks Chinese? She still glanced at me. Her voice trailed off. I put down my hand. How old were you again? And even for those kids, simply making friends with them would be fine. It would have been so easy. ... The fuck did you just say?
No.
Oh, I thought she said the word. Jasmine kept silent while she listened to me preaching. Only after I finished, she spoke almost in a whisper. Friends, ? She asked. Her head lifted. I only had one friend, she stated. You know, I'm gonna go back inside now. You know, it was fun meeting you. But I don't think I have time for bullshit. She smiled softly, a faint blush coloring her cheeks. Ma'am, I will run. I know karate. You probably do too. Are you still sweeping?
No.
Are you back?
I'm sitting down in front of the computer.
Then, how about you read?
Why? It's your game.
Fine. Just, can you see the screen?
Yes, I can see the screen I'm watching.
A summer day, just like it had been. The sun was so bright, cicadas wouldn't stop singing. Is that Japanese or Chinese kanji?
That's Chinese kanji.
I hurried home to finish my lunch, and then I had to run back here in a rush. Just ask me whose fault it was. Whose fault was it, man? No, I don't want to do that. No, stay away from me. The girl was waving at me. Her name was Jasmine. What do you mean? Of course, I know her name is Jasmine. She lived... Like, why is it acting like every time I pick a new chapter, it's like it has to be like, previously on Seasons of Colors, you met up with a girl named Jasmine. She's a lolly and also partially insane. She lived nearby and was about the same age as me. Without many other friends to play with, she usually followed me around. Even on such scorchingly hot summer noon, there was no expected... The drowsiness started to sink in after I had lunch. All I wanted to do was take a nap and cuddle this fucking lolly. By the way, had it not been for her saying, "You have to come, I have something nice to show you," there'd be no way I would have come out under this blazing sun, as if I had nothing better to do. I did what she would tell me, and how much further we had to walk, though. For some reason, the scenery felt completely unchanged to me. Where were we, just going round and round in circles? Jasmine looked back at me and smiled. She had been leading us around in the woods, skipping and ducking to get through.
马上啦，马上就到啦。
She said. The moment her words reached me, the view expanded before us. I never knew there was such a place like this within the woods. The air was filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers and grass, a wide clearing. The sky was merely a circle surrounded by a growth of trees, covering everything like a dome. And just like fairy tales, the middle of the clearing there stood a little wooden house.
这里是
She said. Jasmine turned around.
你基地呀。
Her face brightened up as she introduced me to her great treasure. you like my every character in Sonic X impression?
Yeah.
Except for like Tails and Shadow. First of all, she had found this place. For this, I had to give her credit. Having to come into the woods a few times, I didn't even know it existed. And then... Care to run that by me one more time?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you play live.
Okay, ma'am. I'm gonna get up from my computer chair now. I need to go to my OBS and I need to make sure I have a button I can press to switch just in case boobies come out.
Or you could just switch that immediately.
Couldn't help but wonder what the girl was doing in there. With it's too messy inside, I need to clean up. She dived into the house. Then came the suspicious noises. Anything wrong? You need help? Just what is this all about? Ma'am? Ma'am? Could you not?
No.
Jesus! A loud clatter. First the straw hat, then the girl. All fell out together in a huge pile of books, snow crashing out the door. Hey, you okay?
又搞砸了。
She dug her way out of the mountain of books and dusted her straw hat before putting it back on her head. Jasmine seemed so innocent when she looked up at me. But I had to ask, just what were these beautiful bound hardcover bricks of books with the gibberish written all over them? Oh no. Run. Run. That is not good. If there are big bound hardcover books with gibberish written in them, you fucking run.
Wait,
what do you mean why?
I'm just asking why.
Why do you think?
I don't know.
'Cause
That's why.
satanic rituals.
That sounds awesome.
I'm gonna run.
You're next.
Those are Dad's books. Is your dad happen to be?
就搬到这里来了。
She told me. So, is your dad Satan? Oh, now I understood. Judging from the volumes we have here, I really looked forward to visiting the inside of the house. Grumbling to myself, I had no choice but to help Jasmine pick up the books. They were all over the place. Whoa! Hey, where should these go? To protect the world from devastation.
里面就好，角落那边。
Over there? Okay. I had to watch my step in the narrow space, hugging the pile of books. Books filled the house, all the way up to the ceiling. Between the stacks of books, there was barely room to walk. If I hadn't been careful. Thinking about what just happened to Jasmine, I couldn't help but shiver. After prolonged struggle, we managed to almost finish putting all the books back into order. Now let's see what's left. Let me put these inside.
不，不用的，放外面就好。
Why did I say it like that?
I don't know. Why do you always say that?
Jasmine. Oh, those. Oh, you do read. What the fuck? My character's a dick. You do read? How surprising. What the fuck? Okay, my character's a dick. Oh, you can read? How surprising, you bitch. Oh, you do read? How surprising. I stared at a dirty bitch.
当然会啦，不要把人当傻瓜啊。
Jasmine powdered. Jasmine pouted and protested. Sure. I brushed her off sitting on the wooden doorstep. Psst. I grabbed a book to fan myself.
我真的看过的，好比这本。
The fuck did you just call me? She sat down heavily beside me and brought it with her as a thick book. That's really something. Really. By the way, it was a book of fairy tales for kids.
是的呀。
When I opened up the book, Jasmine leaned in closer. Ma'am, I need personal space.
这里的故事很有趣的哦。
If I look at these stories and they have killing in it, I'm running out that door, ma'am. Ma'am?
In the voice too.
I get it. So you're a kid. Like, that's new, but you're getting a little bit too close. It's getting hot. Oof. That has a double meaning.
这里面呢，有
She didn't back away.
小姐，还有俄布姆，还有
Ma'am, you're smothering me. Halfway into her enthusiastic talk, Jasmine paused. Her eyes widened after her head tilted. What were those torn edges? The paint looked like it had been out of rats.
那好像是小时拿来折了纸飞机什么的样子。
Ma'am, I don't trust you. I don't listen. I don't listen. I don't trust any old lolly.
I do.
She scratched her head. Didn't look very guilty though. Give me a second, Nick. We need to take a small consultation. Why do you like lolly, Nick?
What?
Why do you like lolly, Nick?
Because you like it?
Well, yeah, good answer, folks.
And plus you're the one who got me into it.
Don't say it like that.
Well, it's true. Would you prefer liars instead?
Okay, I have to take a shit. Entertain the audience.
Okay.
And I'll be watching, so you better not say any of the N words.
Okay. Subscribe to Ground 118 on YouTube. Go buy yourself some Thanos merch.
Okay. Hopefully everyone's left me and I'm by myself. You know.
I'm still here.
Nick, if you ever plug fucking Vanoss merch on my stream again, I will end you.
Wait, you heard that? Oh, you're watching.
Yes, I was watching.
But you did hear the good part, right?
You asked. You also plugged you plugged yourself.
What?
After you plugged yourself and Vanoss, I stopped watching.
Oh, then you probably didn't hear all the Smallville music.
You played. No, I'll get copyright.
You know, you're not even monetized.
But it'll get taken down.
You will not get taken down. If it's name, it's perfectly fine. If it's a video, then it's not okay. You can edit, can't you?
It's a live stream.
You can edit a live stream after you're done streaming it.
Yeah, but not the person. Okay. She scratched her head and didn't look that guilty. Oh, I already read that. You know, I need to get back into my voice. You know what? Mr. Rabbit will cry a river over this. I made a semi-serious face with a great pity inspired that's what the fuck? Apparently this weird Chinese lady is talking to me. She seemed to be thinking about it. The fuck are we doing here again?
Something.
Wait, was she serious? Seriously apologizing over this? Wait a minute, I don't like where this is going. Hey, I was just kidding. Don't look like you're about to get into that book. Wait a moment. Alright, I got it. I swiftly snatched the book from her hands. That girl was left grasping in air for a split second. Hey, how about this? I stood up, having a mischievous ideas. Because I can read. Jasmine looked up at me, puzzled. Let's tear it all up. What do you think? I acted like I was really about to tear apart the book. I'm such a mad lad. Oh, she's pissed.
Does this look okay?
Does what look okay?
That's just my finger.
My words finally reached her. Jasmine jumped.
That's skin.
Don't. We're live. We're live on the stream.
Does it look infected?
Ew! What the fuck? Dude, we're live on the stream. My words finally registered, and Jasmine jumped up with a start.
What? Ew.
She's speaking Chinese.
I'm sorry. I don't speak Chinese.
Nick, we all know you're white.
We all know you are too.
No, I'm actually Arabic.
Arab.
Unlock my. Besides what, random Chinese lady that's in my house? Wait, that's not the scenario. Don't question.
Pop-Tarts.
Jasmine was desperate to get the book back. Unfortunately, even if she extended her arm, she was still shorter than mine. There was no way she could reach the book. I had been holding it over my head. Oh, you ask why I was doing this? I hadn't decided that yet. It was just a little prank, but it was so much fun messing around with her. My character's a dick. What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure it's just you in general.
Fuck you, Nick.
See? Proving my point.
I couldn't help but want to play the bad guy some more. That is a Sonic line. Look, hiding behind the hiding the book behind me, I start to invent random excuses. This guy slowly seems more like me. You see, Mr. Rabbit was on the plane, right? Mr. Rabbit was on the plane, right? I turned it in circles, and then the plane went into the two towers. Jasmine followed around. So you know what? Wouldn't it be a great idea to make the rest of the book in paper planes as well? I'm not reading. I held the book high above my head. Why is my character being such a dick to this fucking Chinese little girl?
I don't know. Why are you like that in general?
What'd you just say to me? I'll expose
Why
you.
are you like that in general?
I'll expose you.
For what?
I've never met any little Chinese girls in my life, Nick.
I'm not saying you did.
Wow, she jumped up to reach the book in my hand. Just practically threw herself at me. Oof. Ow. I tried to dodge, but it was too late. This guy might be me. That was a miscalculation. A young girl got me. Well, I only had myself to wait. What the fuck? I asked myself if I was going too far with this prank. At the same time, just when I was about to get up, the sound of our foreheads touch. Oof. This is escalating. Where's my picture of escalators? I opened up my eyes. That's not a noise. We were so close, our noses were almost touching. Jasmine bounced away. Oh, fuck, you ruined it. It was almost something. It was almost something. Jasmine, come on. It was almost a something.
对不起。
Hugging the book, she apologized in a fluster. You see, this was almost something good. I need to do that voice again. Come to think of it, I was the only one that needed to examine my faults. My heart was beating unreasonably fast. I got up from the grass and just trying to ignore it.
但是呢，
Put some of that sass.
She held the book tightly as if I was afraid I would take it away again.
撕书的话是不对的哦。
Listen, I don't listen to no Chinese. That's not what I expected to hear from someone who bit it like a rat. Is that racist?
上述看的啦。
Her puffed out cheeks were so much fun to look at. What the fuck? My guy is like changing personalities. I think this might be me.
It could be. Or someone who watches your videos and just made a game about you.
小的时候，
It was just when I was. Why'd the music stop? Why'd the music stop?
Because
Oh.
it resets.
It was a little. Okay. Her voice became smaller. Okay, let's analyze what the fuck that means.
太高兴了。
Whoa! Backing up. In the glow of the setting sun, the girl blushed apologetically. I can't talk. I'm like,
总之，
I hate. See, this is why I want to get rid of China.
是不行的啦。
Oh yeah, start write this terrible books coming from a Chinese. Okie dokie. I promise her. I was starting to think it must be close to dinner time. Uncle must be waiting for me.
如果要折纸飞机的话，
What
She looked very serious when she said this, emphasizing each word. Like a...
用别的纸也可以的。
You could use other paper. Okay. Why is the word could like that? Of course she was right. It's time to go. Wait, of course. Of course. She was right. It's time for me to go. You should go home as well. When I said this, what the fuck? Okay, periods aren't being used correctly. In the light of the setting sun, there was a look on her face. It only lasted for a very brief moment.
那就
Nicholas! Nicholas! Nicholas, stop playing sound effects! Nicholas! Stop playing sound effects! You scared me!
Alright. No.
再见啦。
Yes.
That is not my name.
Yes.
I will not be called Mr. Rabbit. That is racist? Probably.
It's Chungus.
I answered with... I'm gonna read normally now. I answered with see you and stepped into the pathway. With... Ow! Sipping on the fucking penis? Since when did I become
soda.
Since when did I become Mr. Rabbit? I asked myself.
Chungus.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Chungus.
What? What is the word? What? Nick's...
那
What?
那，一起来玩吧。
Oh, the fucking creepy music is at it again. See?
Let me. Funny sound effect.
The girl in the white dress. What the fuck was that? Why did I start reading it like that? You know what? The girl in the white dress said, "It was a very, very long time ago. A dream filled with a bright summer sunshine." Something hit my forehead. Are we doing the flashback thing again? Oh
I don't
god.
like where this is going. Stop! Stop! No!
Stop that.
No! Please, lady, you don't understand. You don't know what you're doing here.
Nicholas!
Sorry.
Okay, let me read what's going on here. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was a pouting Jasmine.
大白天的，不要睡觉啦。
Who are you? No. No, that's the shit I say when fucking people call me out and shit. I'm like, no, listen. Because I think this is me. No, listen. I did have an excuse last night. It was too hot for me to sleep. To make things worse, when I finally did fall asleep, I had the weirdest dream ever. Yeah, you just couldn't get rid of the drowsiness. Yawning, I threw back at her. I threw back at her all those Wait. Okay. Let's read this sentence again carefully. I threw back at her all those. I don't know what that word is. Origamis.
That's
Is that
paper
word?
art.
Does that word? I know what origami is. Does that have a? That has a plural?
Yeah, it does.
I thought it was origami.
No.
I couldn't do the.
That
I couldn't do the.
origami.
So I could like. I had figured it'd be nicer and cooler here. Well, why am I doing? I need to do a normal voice. I figured it would be nicer and cooler here. Well, you could say that. Is that? I don't know if that's Japanese symbols or Chinese symbols.
I don't like where this is going.
God damn it, John! I mean, Nick.
eating food. I'm taking a drink. John? Dang you, John.
Okay, we're back with the white girl again. I meant like the dress. I'm not a racist. Well, you know. I was about to say. But when I came here early, But when I came here early in the morning, I had heard at once the sound of footsteps. Jasmine ran. I can't speak. Jasmine ran. Jasmine ran to welcome me. Her face was lit up with sunshine. So she also was an early riser. Is that a joke thingy? And judging from the mountain of colored paper, the fuck. It's not that I'm misreading the words. I'm not saying words correctly.
It seemed she had been well prepared for the great event.
Nah, you're not reading. You're just reading words. You're not reading the sentence. You're reading words.
I am reading the sentence.
There's a difference. You have to read the word like you're saying it. You can't just be like, wait, don't tell me you bit those pages out last night. You have to say, wait, don't tell me you bit those pages out last night from all those books in your house. Not bit those pages out last night from all those black... I
don't like where this is going.
Shut up.
Stop. Stop.
How was that possible? I told you I wasn't a rat. Yeah, I'm not a rat. I'm a hedgehog. She stopped and handed me a thick stack of paper.
Thick.
What is your nationality? Are you really Chinese? And if you are, how are you alive?
Speak to some boo. You can speak Chinese.
Unbelievable, awful handwriting. Looked just like Nick's.
Screw you, man.
And which grade were you in? 7th grade? 8th? No, I'm not talking to you, Nick. I'm talking to the Chinese girl.
I know.
Do you even need to think about that? Are you that... 10th grade? Okay, I think this game is for me. This game is literally being me right now. This game is scaring me. How does it know that I'm in 10th grade? How does it know?
I don't like where this is going.
I think this game is haunting me.
So it was okay to play the sound effect that time?
I don't know. Bang. Oh, okay, bang. I had acted before I could think. To knock her on the head without mercy. Wait, to do what? I did what to her? What does that mean? Did I like...
Knock her on the head. I think it means like a flick to the head or like
yeah,
not a knockout punch.
I was hopefully about to say, hopefully they didn't fucking star punch her. I don't know, ma'am.
I don't like where this is going.
She cried out. This is punishment for stupid kids. Fair enough. After that, I threw myself onto the grass, closing my eyes to take a nap, because I hate Chinese. Those Chinese killed my father. Listen, if I want to go to sleep, I can do whatever I want. This might be China, or maybe it's not. I couldn't tell you. Her tiny voice was not hard to ignore. I turned over and slept on. If I wake up and the cliche thing happens... She seemed to have given up, and then... There were noises. Paper shuffling. Oh shit. Okay. Bad news, everyone. I'm gonna have to kill myself. I mean, what?
Is it seppuku time?
No, that's Japanese. footsteps running away from me. Oh, looks like she's gone. Oh, no, never mind. Once again, something hit my forehead. What's this? The next time it touched the tip of my nose, the next time it touched the tip of my nose, it felt as light as a feather. Stop saying hey.
Hey.
Hey, hey. 3 shots all at once. Aiming at my neck, cheeks, and ear. Wait a minute, buddy. Come on, it got into my ears. What?
I don't like where this is going.
God damn it, Nick. I jumped up. How dare the little girl play pranks on me? Me, the king of pranks, the king of prank calls. Okay, this game might be a little bit too much.
I should have never recommended this to you, probably.
Nick, did you make this game? How does it know so much about me? I grabbed the paper plates and fell onto the ground and threw them out in a professionally quick and precise motion. That was my sound effects. If you'd like me to make sound effects for you, I have $20. My PayPal. PayPal.me/Nick is a homosexual. Actually, I just threw the plane with all my strength. Unfortunately, it had the nerve to simply dive down and crash into the ground after a short, unstable flight. Calm down. Stop with your quilty sound effects. She was laughing at me.
It.
God damn it, Nick. I'm trying to read the Chinese girl's emotions. She was laughing at me. I could tell. Stop calling me that. If you call me that again, I will literally beat you. What are you saying? What are you saying?
What?
Ignore
what am I saying?
Ignore the fact that I just threatened to beat up a Chinese little girl. It wasn't true. I told you I'm not. Shut up. I told you I'm not Mr. Rabbit. You see, even my characters like, dude, stop. Oh, really? Coming from you? Oh, that's a lot of trouble. Why not just... Oh, God! I'll just stuff it in your collar. Wait a second.
I'll stuff it in your coffin.
Wait, what happened? Let me go back to the log real fast. I'm gonna save. I said, I only threatened to beat up little Chinese girls on YouTube.
Straight up facts.
What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I need to go to the log. Is there a log? Do we have a log? Yeah, we have history. I'll just stuff it in your collar. Wait there. Am I stuffing shit in your collar? Wait a minute. Are we talking about the same collar?
Are we talking about today, or are we talking about yesterday?
I don't know.
Fact.
Giggling, she ran around the house to hide. Wait, we're in the house? Stop it. Stop it. I had to punish her for disturbing my sweet... Excuse me? God, this game is diving up and down, up and down. I'm like, wait a minute. No. Okay, it's fine now. Wait a minute.
But what about yesterday? Straight up fact.
Do you have a John Traum soundboard?
Yeah. No, I'm just on YouTube.
Okay. Stop it. Okay, I already read this. I ran after her like I ran after her.
Straight up.
God damn it. I ran after her like an idiot. And the music stopped because it's scary. Okay, final conclusion. We're both idiots. Oh! Oh! Well, hello, ma'am. We sprawled on the grass and panted heavily. Oh, okay.
我认输了啦。
The first word she said kind of sounded like some Arabic language. Allah shulala. Let's listen to that again.
我认输了啦。实在跑不动了。
What language is this? Chat, tell me what language this is. I don't know if it's Chinese anymore. She sounded like she said something in fucking Arabic.
No, wait. Repeat it again. I think I know what she's saying.
She was like, shoo, or something like that.
我认输了啦。实在。
God damn it, Nick.
Bad timing, but it was perfect.
The song can be like a remix of Ultimate Battle. Kajida se kun. In kan gan kajida se.
None.
What language is this? Somebody's tell me. Somebody just tell me. Somebody tell me. Somebody say it. Somebody save me.
I'm not doing that sound effect.
You better do it.
Or else what?
Or else I'll throw this Chinese girl in your house.
I don't like where this is going.
Jasmine's voice drifted over. Actually, it was not like
you don't understand.
Actually, it was not like I could run any longer either. And to be honest, there was no way I would have actually done anything to her like that. What? At last, we just chased each other around the house like the two idiots that we were.
I don't like where this is going.
God damn, if you play that sound effect one more time, Nick.
It's either that or I play abridged.
Just don't. Hey, if you play that on stream, I will literally come to your house.
You don't even pay attention to where I live.
I will come to your house.
Come
to think of it, why did I have to do that? Sleep deprivation? Yo, what's up? Jasmine's voice again, so close, within reach. What do you mean within reach? You gonna shove your hand down her throat?
我们一直这样下去吧。
What do you speak? What is she speaking?
She's speaking Chinese.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Are Chinese people that weird?
Yes. And no, not really.
The patch of sun-filled blue sky surrounded by treetops, like a dome. It looked down as us in beautiful silence. What?
也可以一起玩吧。
Of course we can, Chinese lady.
Lemba.
Of course. Like this guy. What is this? How is he answering with the same answers I'm answering with? Nick, did you make this game?
No.
You sure? Cause what?
Positive.
那后天呢？
Yeah, why not? I started to run out of patience. Here's just, God damn it! Why are you typing in the chat now?
Because I can.
以后更多
It's a
的。
free country.
每天。
A soft breeze brought the scent of wildflowers and grass. The smell came from Jasmine. Don't be smelling Jasmine.
这样在一起吧。
I had never heard a tone like that before. For a moment, I didn't know what to say. It would have been easy to tell her that of course we could, but suddenly I felt that if I told her, I would not be completely confident that it would come true. A soft touch, whoa. She took my fingers in her palms. Yeah, okay. And where's that picture of the escalator?
Eels.
And Jasmine sounded like she made her decision. She said, "It's alright." What?
就算只有现在这样，也已经足够。
You want to run that by me one more time?
We were both looking up at the sky. I couldn't see the look on her face. Yes. The only timing I could do was make sure she was really there. Through the feeling on my fingers. It's alright now, I said. I didn't know what I was talking about. Neither did Jasmine. We just lay there and look up at the silent blueness. Silent blueness? Are there only 8 chapters, or are there like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Are there only 6 chapters, or is there like one in the middle and it's like 7th chapter? You've unlocked Super Jasmine. Anyone? So tired. Deprived of... Is it weird I looked behind me?
You are that afraid. Are you kidding me? That's just sad, Chris.
Listen, I've done some shit on the internet. Deprived of sleep. Deprived of sleep. I would... Let me read!
I can't help it. That's so funny. You actually look behind you.
Deprived of sleep. I was made to play the girl for I was made to play with the girl for a long morning. After lunch, I threw myself onto bed, practically falling to pieces. That's how you end up after playing with the little kids. Kids are always trouble, no matter if it's one or that. My cheekbones hurt. Something emerged.
FBI open
It
up.
quickly faded away into darkness of sleep. What emerged? What emerged? Is that a smoke alarm? Do they have smoke alarms in China?
Yes, they do.
I had a wonderful
I
rest.
know for experience.
Is this China?
Yes, this is China.
What is this creepy ass music? Who did this?
At normal music. Too.
Who knew I had an uncontrollable fear of music boxes? Wondering
Maybe
what...
someone a little too close made this game.
Okay, that sentence just scared me in real life for some reason, because it was just... That sentence was so deep. The way you spaced it. Wondering what time it was. It's already past 4. Uncle was sitting at the doorsteps shaving bamboo strips. He answered my question. I didn't want to wake you. You slept so soundly, he added. So it was 4. Wait, how could I have slept away so many hours with just a nap? I had to promise Jasmine that I would visit in the afternoon. Now I was bound to be late. I jumped out of bed and put on my Super Saiyan shoe and stepped into my sandals hastily. What's up? Unhurried, Uncle asked behind me. Oh, it's just an appointment with a friend. I put on my t-shirt and ran away into the garden. I'm fucking gay. And so you're starting to make friends around here. Was he making fun of me? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's just one kid, a girl about the same age as me. The noises stopped. I will be back soon. I eased on the garden gate and closed and dashed off. He seemed to have said something after that, but I could not hear. It clearly quickly diminished. I ran into the woods. Noon had long passed, yet the heat was still present. I was starting to sweat from running. Isabel, I mean... Why did I say Isabel?
I don't know.
Jasmine, you know? Strange. Had I lost my way? It felt like something. It was a little different from yesterday. Oh, is this when the scary... Oh, fuck. My.
Maybe someone a little too close.
My
Hate
alarm. My alarm.
You're getting scared by everything, alright?
Well, I don't know. This game, it didn't say horror anywhere. You know, like in the game, and I looked it up. There was no horror, but it's just a music box. It's just anything could happen. I felt like something was different from yesterday. There came through the trees the sound of kids play fighting, and someone sobbed in a soft and low voice. Oh, Samantha. What was her name? Jasmine. I don't even know Samantha. I pulled away the branches. The same old clearing was still there. The little woodhouse stood intact. The kids were new there. There were a bunch of them running after each other on the meadow, throwing things around. And Jasmine, she huddled up herself crying. Oh, go help Jasmine, character. Hey, what are you kids doing here? I stepped forward, fist clenched. In an instant, the troublemakers fled away into different directions. For half a second, I couldn't decide which one to chase. At last, I managed to catch one of them. The kid's feet were slow, and he fell flat when he tried to run away. Keep it. I picked up the straw hat from the ground and put it back on Jasmine's head. Hey, what's there to cry? What's there to cry? How could you get bullied by these little kids? They're so much younger than you. Okay, Mrs. Chinese. Still sobbing, Jasmine held the hat from falling with one hand. With the other hand was wiping away her tears. That's why you're an idiot. What the fuck? The fuck's with my character? Why is my character a dick? You're sorry? You shouldn't be sorry. This kid should be sorry. I'm gonna kill his family. I let go of my clencher on the kid's collar and shoved him in front of her. Beat his ass. Apologized. The fuck are you playing?
Wayme.
I know that's not me. I know it's coming from the Discord.
That's not me.
I see it.
You don't see anything.
I see it. I'm looking at the Discord. I see it.
What? You too scared?
Turn the music off. Okay. Apologize now, little kid. I made the scariest face possible with my hand firmly on the kid's head. Not loud enough. Say, I'm really, really fucking sorry. I'm really, really sorry. The kid. God damn you! The kid, mud all over his body, had no choice but to lower his head. Of course, I was forcing him to do it because I'm, you know, a real G. What'd you just say?
What?
What'd you just say? What'd you just say?
Replay the line back.
What'd you just say?
Replay the line. Replay the line.
What'd you just say?
You called it.
I think I'm gonna get banned. tracks of tears were still visible along Jasmine's cheeks.
不用这样的。
I'll find $1 for every time I've heard that. She took her handkerchief and wiped the kid's face. Why are you like helping the kid who's asshole? Come on, you were just bullied. I didn't expect you to be angry. At least don't be so kind. Now I'm just in an awkward position to play the hero.
可是，
Jasmine stole glances at me guiltily.
他受伤了。
Yes, because I hurt him. She cleaned away the blood from the scratches on his knees. Yes, because I hurt him. Ha, whatever you want.
等一下，
For a moment, she seemed to suddenly remember something and clapped her hands.
屋子里有橡皮膏的，我马上去拿。
She quickly stood up and ran into the house. What the fuck? Why is she so nice to these fucking bullies? And fell flat. We stared at her, tripping over herself. After all the fuss, we came to the final conclusion that in this case, since the victim did not wish to pursue any further, you could say the whole thing was settled out of court. What are you playing? By the way, the bandages did come in handy. We put a piece on this kid's leg. And three in total for Jasmine's arms and knees. Oh, she fucking... What? Are you playing Peter?
What?
I heard Peter say fuck you.
No.
I swear I just heard that.
That's the TV.
Is it Peter?
No.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Why is my character such a dick? Why is my character the biggest dick in the universe?
Oh no, why are you?
Fuck you.
See?
So was
Proving
I.
my point again.
So was I, though.
那，起床啦！
Get up! When was I asleep? Her soft voice was as persistent as mosquitoes. Why did I read that so weird? Go away already! I'm fucking tired! It's mysterious, though, how I got to know someone who would bury themselves in a mountain of books. Let's not even start talking about tripping over oneself and getting bullied by kids much, much younger than...
人家已经道过歉了啦。
No, that wasn't you. Why are you apologizing? That was me. Pulling grass off the ground, I kicked myself mentally for not coming earlier. For some reason, though, I felt like this. For some reason, though, I felt like this had happened before. Couldn't remember. Something vital was missing, and then. Oh God, my character is white. No, I'm done with this game. My character is white. Screw that. I don't like white people. I hate white people.
What?
White people are disgusting. I'm not playing this game anymore.
Why?
I hate white people with black hair, usually tall ones.
Screw.
And pretend to wear glasses for one day. And also have a stupid name like Scarecrow.
What?
And then change their name to Mutable Joker, and then change their name again to Ground Metal, then change their name again to Black Male. Like M-A-I-L, not M-A-L-E. There was a rustle. It was her dress rubbing against the blades of grass. Jasmine sat down beside me. Why does the sun look like a wallpaper engine material?
那个，
What the fuck did you just say? Did you just say it again?
I'll check it.
那个啊，那个啊，
Why do you keep saying the word? You're gonna get me banned.
Like, this video's already demonetized anyways.
I'm not monetized. Her voice was soft as a spring breeze.
虽然
It's okay.
不是什么值得夸耀的事情，
The breeze brought with it the scent of wildflowers and
We died in hell!
But I just wanted to let you know, Jasmine lifted her head.
你出现的时候，真的好高兴啊！
Why are we... God damn it, Nicholas! Yeah, what do you mean by when you saw me? She wasn't looking at me. She was looking at something in the distance. Even further than the dome of the sky raptor in the treetops talking. I can't read if it's not that far yet!
Maybe you should read slower.
She was looking at something in the distance, even further than the dome and wrapped in the treetops talking to herself.
像是童话里王子来救公主一样的感觉呢。
I don't know if that's Chinese. It sounds...
Chinese.
It doesn't sound like Chinese.
Korean.
I don't know about that one.
Well, what are the texts in? Let me see what the texts are in.
I was reading this entire time.
Wait, go to the history of the dialogue.
Why? It's always in machines.
Okay,
It's always
Is
been...
there- okay, you see where it says history?
Uh-huh.
That's Chinese.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I can go to Google Translate.
How are you gonna translate something that's not on a keyboard, dummy?
Because it says history on the bottom, then I can change it to Chinese.
Well, good luck. Good thing you're white. I'm gonna read what she said since I didn't hear it. Just like in a fairy tales, you know, the prince comes to save the princess to the rescue. Listen, ma'am, we're not on that relationship basis. She turned to me. Her smile was bright, almost dazzling. I knocked her forehead lightly with my knuckles. Why is this guy hitting women? Come on. Had you ever seen a prince like this before? I'm white. I tried to dismiss it with self-mockery. She shrugged and smiled, her eyes narrowing.
也是哈，
Hey, fuck you. Hand on her chin, Jasmine thought about it for a while.
因为是兔子先生呢。
What? How many times have I told you, ma'am? I ain't no Mr. Goddamn Rabbit.
Yeah, she's Chinese.
You're Chinese.
If you translate hello to Chinese traditional, it's ni hao.
What the fuck does that have to do with it? I would have knocked.
Because in the
Shut-
beginning,
I would have knocked you a lot harder if it a lot more if it wasn't so much trouble to get up. What the fuck? Is that innuendo? But for today, I guess it's not bad to play Mr. Rabbit once in a while. Okay, that sounds very.
那来这纸飞机吧，兔子先生。
Stop calling me that, or I will. I can't threaten girls on the internet. Swinging her feet back and forth, she kicked off her sandals. Among the grass, the girl was slim ankle. Why are you talking to? Why are you describing her ankles? Making a shuffling sound. Too bad I'm so tired today, Your Highness. I turned over, trying to cover up my quickened heartbeat.
哦，年轻人这么没精打采的可不行哦。
English.
But we're the same age. And she's the one who said that? She looked a lot younger than her age, and yet she was starting to sound like an old person already. Is she a ghost?
Possibly. That's probably why it's horror in it.
You're
It's not even horror.
You're a whore. Talking about age for some reason, Jasmine seemed different from my memories. She had left a more sensible and mature impression a few years ago. Breaking through the forest, the rays of setting, the sun, the sparkled for a fucking reading lesson. Sparkled for a moment. Jasmine's cheeks glowed with with a faint blush. What had this girl been like before? Hello. Still sitting.
Hello.
Still sitting. Jasmine threw a newly made paper plane. You do like paper planes, don't you?
很喜欢。
How did you make one word into 5 words, ma'am? She smiled, still blushing a little.
因为啊，是很喜欢的人教给我的东西。
Someone you really liked, huh? Your dad or your okay? Why is the word mom spelled like a British fucking? My character from England. Is he one of them Scots? This is the best accent you'll get on any channel. This is the best. Make no mistake, this is live footage of Nick dying. Your dad or mom, nothing to do with me either way. It's the worst.
都不是啊。
With a big smile on her face, Jasmine, fuck.
朋友就只有一个啊。
You only had one friend ever. Who was that? Wide brim, straw hat, pure white dress. She looked down at me. Why am I rapping? She looked down at me, her face reddened by the sunset's glow. The girl named Jasmine.
是兔子先生呀。
Oh, Mr. Rabbit was your only other friend. Oh, so you're insane! I get it. I'm gonna run now.
Don't you mean sociopath?
Same thing. Maybe. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Neo bro? You one of those, you know, hypocritical Nazis? I don't know. I'm bored. Nicholas, don't laugh at me. I'll just choke slam you. You're what?
Yawning.
Oh, yawning. Because you're like one of those guys who likes to kill themselves. With a mischievous look on her face, her silvery laugh echoed throughout the meadow. Oh, to be continued. The fuck was...
What the fuck?
Listen. How long have I been streaming?
Like an hour.
An hour and 30 minutes. This is welcome to 24-hour stream. 24-hour stream of
24-hour
Chinese.
live stream.
Yeah, 24-hour live stream of Chinese girl game. What's the difference between a woman and KFC? Not answering that. Oh God, what's with the music? After dinner.
Nothing.
Uncle, shut up, Nick. After dinner, Uncle stopped me when I was about to leave. He wanted to talk about what happened today. Today? I didn't recall anything special. Maybe I shouldn't have threatened those kids. Well, I admit it was a childish of me. Those were 7, 8-year-olds, and I must have been... By the time you're done with the... Those were 7, 8-year-olds. I must have been like a giant to them. But they were not without their fault either. What? That's not what you wanted to talk about? Bish? Uncle was sitting across the table. He had an extremely serious look on his face. Listen, is this gonna be the sex talk, or is this gonna be the talk where you tell me she's a ghost? Place your bets now. I couldn't help but sit up straight. Do you... After a long pause, he finally spoke. Do you remember your little cousin? What?
What?
Tangerine. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Do you remember what happened to her? Spider-Man goes to space to fight Thanos, yet Europe is far from home. Okay, Neo, bro. Good comment. Do you remember what happened to her? I did. Or should I say, I should have remembered, but for some unknown reason escaped me for this long. What happened that summer? 3 years ago, I was still at primary school, and I came to my uncle's house for summer vacation. Without anyone to play with who is my age, only a little girl following me around everywhere. What the fuck? She was my uncle's daughter, my little cousin, 6 years younger than I was. Why am I reading it so weird? It's because I'm shaking. Why am I shaking?
You're reading it like I do.
A chit of a girl whose hair was not black enough. Everyone called her Tangerine. She was troublemaker. Why is the music? No, that's you! That's you! Don't be playing that scary shit!
Your microphone glitched so badly.
She was a troublemaker at heart. And what's worse, Tangerine couldn't stand being alone. She used to follow her mom. Why is it her mom around all the time? With my arrival, she simply wouldn't leave me alone. In short, she had caused me in trouble every way possible. But I had not brought her along that day. Would things been different? What the fuck? Whoa! Ow! Fist banged on the fence. Hey, hey, hey! From the other side of the fence. I heard someone calling in a suppressed voice. I looked up. It was the kid I caught earlier today. But Jasmine let him go. Hey-oh. He tiptoed around. Hi, could you tell me about that girl? Is she still angry at us? He was speaking in a hushed voice, as though afraid of being caught. That girl? Of course he meant Jasmine. About Jasmine. In my mind's eye, for once flashing instant, I saw her figure clearly in my heart throb. About her, Jasmine was, Fuck you! How did you time that? The second I... Don't play your fucking scary music!
It's not scary music.
Stop!
Okay, I'll stop.
No, stop! Okay, we're good. I bit my lip hard. Hey, hey, hey. When I didn't answer, the little kid tried to lean in closer. If she's still angry, please tell her that we are really, really sorry. Would you? The words didn't register for a while. Or perhaps my mind was just elsewhere. Apologize? Yes, because we can't go there anymore. There was a reason. Everyone's got scolded harshly. A reason why nobody was allowed to go there. When you see her tomorrow, would you bring her this for me? Through the fence, he handed me a paper plane made from notebook paper. I took and I picked it up, but I forgot.
Ouch.
I forgot to give it back to her. The kid muttered, scratching his head. Fuck me, I'm bad at reading. Please bring this to her and tell her that we are all really, really sorry for what we did. Thank you. From afar, the sound of adults could be heard. The little boy ran away in a hurry. So is my character, like, sexually attracted to this
Probably.
woman?
I don't know, but the tags had on it.
It rained. I stood for a long time in the rain before I was aware of it. Even the weather was the same as that day. What day? Fuck you!
What?
Stop with your scary music!
Look at the volume, man.
All the way
How
off.
can you hear that?
Don't share your screen!
I'm not sharing my screen.
Yes, you are!
No, I'm not. This is sharing your screen.
You just unshared it.
This is sharing screen.
Stop
That
sharing.
was corrupt.
Natalie was doing
Oh, fuck you.
Big difference.
test hands raised at 5. They weren't great, but they.
Shh. It was my aunt who pulled me back onto the horse. She helped me dry my hair and scolded me. Tangerine was nowhere to be found. Don't go there anymore. This is a warning from my aunt was all I had to remember.
约好了。
It's a promise, right? The girl in the white dress said. In my dream, the sky had been filled with sunlight so bright it hurt my eyes. But there had been sounds of rain, the voice of a girl. Shut up! Words of promise to come again. She called me, treated like her own big brother, followed me around and... In the darkest of the night, I sneezed and woke myself up.
Ah, come on.
My head felt hot and my mind was spinning. Had I caught a fever? Hopefully it would get better within a good night's sleep. Sunbeams woke me up in the early morning. Fortunately, I was up a bit earlier than the little girl. Normally the girl would just jump onto my sheets without warning and scare me. What the fuck?
What?
I felt grateful this time. The little girl tiptoed around and almost reached me. Wait, what little girl?
Okay, chill, man.
I jumped up without warning. She fell to the floor and giggled. Get up already, you little orange girl. Ooh, we're talking about orange girls. I don't understand the storyline. I think this is a flashback. Or is it?
English, please.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough for today. This was fun. I'll stream this again, maybe. This is a weird game. Not really any tension. I was expecting more like of the like a sexy variety, like like the
I'm pretty sure you're halfway there.
What?
Because there's pictures right there of the bed, 2 beds.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Look, it took you a while in that other game
Listen.
on that website.
Whoa, calm down.
That-
we can't. We're
that
not.
one
We
website.
haven't stopped streaming yet. You can't talk about that.
I'm not even talking about it.
Merry Christmas, everyone. This is actually a pre-record stream. I recorded on the 14th of January. I mean December. I fucked up my joke. Nick, say something funny.
Just end it.
No, so we have to say something funny.
Can't you tell I was going for there?
No.
Huck.
I swear.
Heck.
I swear. I will kill you. I swear I will end you. No.
Toll
No.
his best channel.
No.